won it all back in 1983, and I'm joined by John T-Bone Shelby and also Storm Davis as part of that rotation for the Baltimore Orioles. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure of mine as a kid growing up in Baltimore watching you do what you do to have you on the set tonight.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Now, the ceremony was phenomenal. I'm sure you agree it was top shelf tonight.
Absolutely. The Orioles don't do anything second class.
Absolutely. And just having these guys out here, I know you guys haven't seen some of them, some of these players in years.
No, I tell you what, I keep up with them. I look online, keep up with the box scores. We don't get to see much in Kentucky,
Right.
you know, Cincinnati Reds territory, but on the internet, I keep up with the O's. I'm a diehard O's fan.
I love that. In case you missed it, this is what it looked like earlier today before the game. You see John T-Bone Shelby still looking like you can play center field, John.
I just look like it.
John said looks can be deceiving. It was a great night. Orange carpet treatment. Storm Davis, great having you in as well. And they gave you your old nickname, Cyclone.
Oh, yeah, that was a tough one to live up to because the guy that I was being compared to was the greatest that we ever had.
How did you feel about that, really?
You know, looking back in retrospect, it was a great compliment to take that on. But to be honest with you, I was talking to Cakes earlier, Jim, that just he did a wonderful job mentoring me.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful that I had that opportunity.
Well, let's stick with you, Storm, because the starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles tonight was a guy by the name of Kyle Gibson. And Kyle, coincidentally enough, picked up his 100th win tonight. He was on his game. Ball's moving. Slider was on. Curveball was on. He gave up 4 hits in 7th inning, 3 runs, a quality start, 9 strikeout and a walk. Kyle Gibson has been rock steady, a veteran presence in this clubhouse for the Baltimore Orioles. Gave up that home run. But again, that's what veterans do. They bounce back and they keep their teams in games.
Right. I just noticed today he really repeats his delivery. I know we kind of, that's a cliche we all use, but nothing seemed to fluster him. He stayed in his delivery, was able to locate, and that's what big league guys do.
It's all about location.
Oh, well, up here it is.
He's not a big strikeout guy, but he's had some games in which he had big strikeouts, and it's all about location.
Absolutely. If you can locate and change speeds, you can win a lot of games.
T-Bone, 2 home runs tonight, 5 triples. The offense was clutch again tonight, just like last night when they scored 10. This rookie, Gunnar Henderson, is absolutely sensational. And that home run early in the game, he gets excited. Then Anthony Santander, one of the best switch hitters in the game. He starts off with a double. Later on, another rookie, Westberg, opposite field. This double, Orioles offense continues to go. Last year's third base Gold Glove winner, utility player, Ramon Arias, showing off the bat as well. Of course, Santander, he matches the rookie. He goes yard for his second extra base hit of the night. Little attitude there, and they top it off tonight by Ryan McKenna. That double down the left field line. This offense was clicking. Let's start off with the rookie, however. Gunnar Henderson, I think this was probably your first time seeing him up close and personal. Your thoughts on the guy?
Oh, no, I tell you what, just watching these guys, I know the name from looking online, keeping up with the Orioles,
right,
and getting a chance to see him live. I tell you what, everything that I've read about when saw him tonight, very exciting player. The O's have a lot of exciting players, but his name has stuck out, and I'm glad I got a chance to see him tonight.
He won a World Series in his town. Any comparisons between this team and that team in '83?
Well, I really haven't seen them. As I said, I looked at them online, but I haven't really seen them in person a lot. All I know is I've been keeping up with how they're playing. I know Tampa Bay started out hot, but Baltimore stayed there. These guys have been consistent, so the way they're playing right now, the Oriole magic is back. So that's what I'll say the comparison is.
Storm, you were there in '82, back in '83. When did you know you had something special in '83?
I think probably either Jim or Flanny or Mac, whenever you I never felt like outside the circle, but whenever they would talk to me as if you belong.
Right.
You know, you've done what you need to do to prove to us that you can help us win, and that's what we were all about, was winning. So once they kind of let me in that gate, I feel like, okay, here we are.
And that's what these guys do to
That's
these
what they're
rookies
doing.
now.
That's
I
exactly.
appreciate that. But guys, I do
Bob,
appreciate
thank you.
your time.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right.